G'day and welcome back to KEZ Can Cook on a Budget, and today we are going to cook a chicken parmigiana with pasta and vegetables. Okay, so the ingredients for the chicken parmigiana is as follows. Now I have crumbed this chicken breast. Now all it simply was coat it in flour, then dip it in an egg wash, and then also breadcrumb it. And then that's that done. Then you've got the pasta sauce that's in a jar, not made by me this time. We've got some bacon and also some cheese to go on the chicken parmigiana. That's the chicken parmigiana ingredients. Then when it comes to the pasta we have some penne or whatever it's called. We have onion. We've got tomatoes from the garden. I had to add them in there because they're ripe. Carrots, zucchini, some garlic, basil, and we'll use the rest of the sauce. Got to use it all, we're on a budget. Okay, so heat the oil in the pan and we'll grab our chicken schnitzels, I guess you could call them at the moment. Just let the oil heat up and then we'll pop them in there. Okay, so that oil is now heated. It is up to the second highest heat, and let's place our chicken breast in there. Now with this, you should shallow fry this in oil about 1 centimetre deep, so then that way it gets a nice brown golden tinge to it. Okay, so while that one is frying off, just let it fry off. We're going to pop on the pasta because that does take 10 minutes or so to cook. Okay, so we had a bit of a dilemma with the pasta, but we'll get more on soon. Just to turn this over now as it is browning. And literally what we're doing with the chicken here is we are just making it have a nice crust. Now it's not cooking the chicken breast through, it's just giving it a nice crust, and then we will add on the bacon and everything else. We'll give the bacon a bit of a cook as well before we actually put it on top of the chicken breast, so then that way the smoky flavors can incorporate into the chicken as well. So as we said before, we are just giving the chicken schnitzel a bit of a golden colouring. So I'm going to take these out now so they don't cook through any further. And I'm going to place it in a tray to put in the oven. Now I have the oven set on 200 degrees on fan bake. Now it is a fan forced oven as well. But let's just put the chicken in here now. See, as you can see, this side isn't as cooked through as the other side. Now with this, you just need to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes and then that should all incorporate through. So we've got the bacon here. Now this is middle bacon and I'm just using the big part and a little bit of the fatty part to give it a bit of a flavouring. And literally all we're doing with this is giving it a little bit of a brown off on both sides. So then that way it's already got that smoky flavour incorporated and then it just soaks through to the chicken meat. Okay, so while that is browning off just a little bit, I'm going to do the chicken parmigiana part where we put this onto the chicken. Okay, so literally all I do with this is I just place it over the top of the chicken. There's a nice dousing of the tomato paste sauce thingy. Now this is obviously a very rustic kind of version, just my version for us on a budget. Now this dish, I'm going to say it's about $15 all up to get this dish done. So, you know, relatively about $3 per head. Look, we're on a budget, as you can tell. Nothing has been over $20 as yet. And this is a bit more of a luxury type of feed for us. So I hope you enjoy this recipe that we're doing for you today.
Hit the bell button, hit the bell button, hit the thumbs up, and like this video, and share the channel.
Okay, so as you can see, we've got half the bottle left, which we will use in our pasta dish. Okay, so that part is now done. We're just browning off the bacon. Okay, so we're now just flipping over the bacon. As you can see, it has a little bit of a brown tinge. It's not cooked thoroughly. but it gives it that little bit of a smoky flavour, being that it is a little bit more cooked now. So I'll just give that a couple, maybe a minute or two, and then we'll add that on top of our chicken and pasta sauce, and then we'll add cheese and pop it in the oven for the 20 minutes.
And the emoji pop is 7A to go away.
Say subscribe.
Subscribe, bye-bye.
Like the video.
Thank you, see you, bye-bye.
Okay, so we're going to put the bacon now on top here. And then we will layer our cheese onto the top so that can melt in the oven. So let's put that in the oven. Okay, so the pasta is now cooked, so let's drain that one and then we'll cook in this pot as well. So in the pot we just need to put some oil. We need to fry off the onion first of all. Okay, so I'm just going to add in a little bit of garlic here. That way it gets some nice flavouring through the mixture. Just incorporate all that together, give it a stir. And you can hear that sizzling, it's starting to get quite hot, but once that is transparent, then we will add in our onion and zucchini. Look how good this is looking. Yum. This is starting to turn transparent now. According to my mad photographer, I have to look at the camera more when I speak. Oops. Okay, let's add in our ingredients of carrot and zucchini. Give it a stir. I've got to add in my favourite seasoning, or seasoning, just a little bit. Okay, so we'll crack some pepper over it now. Maybe 3 turns of that. Okay, so I'm just going to throw in the tomatoes now and the tomato pasta sauce mixture. Please excuse my little third butt. I'll just put a little bit of water in there to get most of the tomato saucy pasta sauces in there. Right, now just give it a stir and we're going to incorporate the pasta in once the harder vegetables are cooked through a little bit. So cook the vegetables for another 2 minutes and then add in the pasta. Okay, so now you can see that the sauce and the vegetables have come to a bit of a boil. So I'm going to add in basil from my garden. Just give that a stir around. We'll add in the pasta as well now.
Oops.
Hi, subscribe channel, like, and put the notification bell and share with the people you love.
That was good. Okay, we're just stirring this around now. Make sure that you get all of the sauce over the pasta. Okay, so now this is finally done now. As you can see, it's all incorporated together. Okay, so this is what the pasta mix now looks like. It's all incorporated into the mixture properly. And let's pull out the parmesanas from the oven and see what they look like now. Okay, there we go, look at that. Okay, so this is what it looks like served up. You got the parmesan there and the pasta. Thank you for watching this episode. If you would like to see more, just follow us, subscribe to our channel, like our Instagram 5 Pints and KEZ Can Cook. And if you want any suggestions, or if you want to give any suggestions for recipes or anything like that, just let us know by either Instagram or our channel on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Now the children are going to taste test this for us and see how it tastes to them.
Very tasty. Thank you, Mommy, for the dinner. Balloony is gonna eat. Could eat it. Yummy.